The Department of Justice is on the move. Their target? It's none other than the controversial figure, Alex Jones. Alex Jones and his platform, Infowars, have long been a thorn in the side of many. This latest move is seen by many as a blatant attack on free speech, a fundamental right that is supposed to be protected. They're using the power of the government to silence a dissenting voice, a voice that has been critical of the establishment. Jones has been a thorn in their side for years, challenging mainstream narratives and questioning authority. He's exposed their lies and hypocrisy, bringing to light issues that many would prefer to keep hidden. Now they're out for revenge, using the legal system as a weapon to bring him down. The DOJ claims it's about financial irregularities. They're investigating Jones' assets, scrutinizing every detail. They want to know where his money is, how it's being used, and who is funding his operations. They want to cut off his funding, to cripple his ability to continue his work. But we know the truth. This isn't just about money or financial misconduct. This is about silencing Jones and shutting down Infowars, a platform that has reached millions. They can't stand the fact that he's reaching millions of Americans with his message, a message that challenges the status quo. This is a dangerous precedent, one that threatens the very foundation of free speech in our society. If they can do it to Alex Jones, they can do it to anyone. No one is safe from this kind of governmental overreach. They can come after any journalist, any commentator, any citizen who dares to speak truth to power, who dares to question the narrative. We must stand with Alex Jones and defend our right to free speech. This is not just about one man, it's about the future of our freedoms. The establishment has been gunning for Alex Jones for years, ever since he began to question the mainstream narratives and challenge the status quo. They despise his willingness to challenge the official narrative, to speak out against what he perceives as corruption and deceit. The Sandy Hook lawsuit was their golden opportunity, a chance to bring him down once and for all. It was a carefully orchestrated campaign to destroy Jones and silence Infowars, a campaign that involved multiple lawsuits and relentless media attacks. Jones made mistakes. He knows that. He's admitted it. But those mistakes were used as ammunition against him. The powers that be used those mistakes to unleash a torrent of legal attacks, each one more devastating than the last. They hit him with massive lawsuits, each one designed to drain his resources and break his spirit. They demonized him in the media, portraying him as a heartless villain who profited from the pain of others. They painted him as a monster, someone who deserved to be punished and silenced. The goal was never justice for the Sandy Hook families. It was about something much bigger. It was always about silencing Jones and shutting down Infowars, a platform that had become too influential and too controversial. The lawsuits crippled Jones financially, draining his resources and leaving him vulnerable. They forced him into bankruptcy, a move that was as much about symbolism as it was about money. They thought they had silenced him for good, that they had finally put an end to his influence and his voice. But the story of Alex Jones is far from over. The attacks on Alex Jones have taken their toll. He's facing financial ruin. His enemies have used the courts to bleed him dry. They want to take everything he's worked for. They want to destroy Infowars. But Jones is a fighter. He's not giving up. He's still broadcasting his message to the world. He's finding new ways to reach his audience. He's using every platform available to him. The deep state underestimates the resilience of the American people. They underestimate the power of the truth. Jones's followers are loyal. They know he's telling them the truth that the mainstream media refuses to cover. They will continue to support him no matter what. The First Amendment under fire. Where do we draw the line? The attack on Alex Jones is an attack on all of us. It's an attack on our First Amendment rights. The government is trying to silence a voice they don't like. They're using the courts and the power of the state to crush dissent. This is a dangerous path we're on. Once we allow the government to silence one voice, they'll come for others. Today, it's Alex Jones. Tomorrow, it could be you. We must draw a line in the sand. We must defend our right to free speech, no matter how unpopular or offensive those views may be. The alternative is a society ruled by censorship and fear. 2024 and beyond. The stakes have never been higher. The year 2024 is fast approaching, and with it comes a pivotal moment in our nation's history. The stakes have never been higher. Every decision we make now will shape the future for generations to come. The future of our country hangs in the balance. Our values, our freedoms, and our way of life are all on the line. Will we be a nation that values free speech? Will we continue to uphold the principles that our forefathers fought for? Or will we succumb to censorship and tyranny? Will we allow our voices to be silenced and our rights to be stripped away? The attack on Alex Jones is a sign of things to come. It's a warning that no one is safe from the reach of those who wish to control us. The left is terrified of losing power. They see the growing movement of people who are waking up to the truth. They're willing to do whatever it takes to silence their opponents. They will stop at nothing to maintain their grip on power. They're coming for our guns. They want to disarm us and leave us defenseless. They're coming for our freedom of speech. They want to control what we say and what we think. They're coming for our country. They want to fundamentally change the very fabric of our nation. We must stand up and fight back. We must not let them take away our rights and freedoms. We must defend our rights. We must be vigilant and proactive in protecting what is ours. We must elect leaders who will protect the Constitution. Leaders who will stand up for the values that make our country great. The future of our republic depends on it. The choices we make today will determine the legacy we leave for tomorrow.